SSDP as a national organization was started in 1998, and we were started by a group of several college students at different campuses, mostly on the East Coast. So our chapter network has always been based primarily on the East Coast, and if you look at our chapter map on the website, you'll see a big cluster of chapters on the East Coast, a lot in the Midwest, and not too many out here on the West Coast. My boss, Chris, and I were talking about what we could do to expand the organization out West, and I decided I wanted to move out to San Francisco and start the West Coast office of SSDP.
So my name's John Perry, and I came here to the Bay Area to work full-time as SSDP's Western Region Outreach Director. Chapters in Utah, Nevada, maybe even New Mexico, just chapters that can make it out here for this conference. I'm hoping to see that.
My name is Rebecca Saltzman, and I co-founded the UC Berkeley SSDP chapter. Well, I'm very, very excited that the West Coast Regional Conference of SSDP is going to be held at UC Berkeley. I think people know the history, that there's been so much political activism there starting in the 60s, and it's just a wonderful historic place to visit. It's also gorgeous, the weather's amazing, and there's lots of great areas to check out in Berkeley and Oakland and San Francisco.
We're here at Haight-Ashbury, sort of an area that I've known a lot about through music, in particular, the Grateful Dead and other, bands that kind of spurred the counterculture. This area has just been important to the counterculture and to activism in the United States for years.
Okay, things to expect at the West Coast Regional Conference. All of the West Coast chapters, they're totally, finally SSDP chapters taking place in the area of the country that has the most progressive drug policy reform. Why hasn't this happened earlier? It's happening now.
I'm Alexander Woon, and I am the chapter founder and president of San Jose State University's chapter of SSDP. So coming here allowed me to be more free, more open, it allowed me to express myself, and I suppose that has helped me achieve leading a whole group of people at San Jose State University for SSDP.
I guess this is the west side of the campus. We got the ocean right down there. The city of Santa Cruz below us. The university is up on top of this big hill that kind of overlooks the entire Monterey Bay. There's a bike path all the way down the middle of the campus, so I get to see the ocean. Santa Cruz is stereotyped as being probably one of the more liberal places. For me, it's really interesting, especially being at the university, because it's kind of a melting pot of fresh ideas and research.
This was the first place that medical marijuana was sold. Always heard dreams of California and thought good things of it, and now that I'm here, I love it. The Bulldog Coffee Shop is sort of like an icon created to mimic sort of the bulldogs that exist in Amsterdam.
Yeah, definitely will. To be honest with you, a lot of people laugh or walk in awe. A lot of times we get that first walk in the door and they'll say, "Wow, it smells in here." And that's the smell of a cannabis college. And this is our lab. Our students, at the end of a semester, will have monitored the life cycle of entire plant. And this is all of the patient's information. As you can see, these plants are several weeks old, approximately 7 weeks, and they are being grown in conjunction with our semester program. At the end of the semester, products are harvested, cured, and then donated to the patient. And this is our lecture hall. Students can come to study, can actually come to learn the practical information about the politics and legal issues you're going to face in this industry. You're going to hear from legal professionals, medical professionals, and industry professionals. So there's a lot of mixed reactions. Some people feeling a little secretive and uncomfortable, but wanting to know more. Other people totally flabbergasted that they're actually standing here. People have broken down laughing. Other people have come in beaming because they can't believe that they did actually just see such a place. But we're here. We really are here.
It's quite interesting. I mean, California has one of the largest prison industries in the country. So in general, Californians have a pretty lax attitude about marijuana, but there's still a lot of work to be done here in California. So what we're looking to do with the West Coast Regional Conference, as we do with all of our conferences, is bringing in diverse perspectives. There's the organization called Law Enforcement Against Prohibition. These are cops and lawyers and judges who fought on the front lines of the war on drugs.
Being located in the Santa Cruz area, we have the American Civil Liberties Union Drug Policy Project. We have the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies.
Americans for Safe Access is the nation's largest medical marijuana advocacy group. We have offices here in Oakland and also in Washington, D.C., and we were originally founded in Berkeley, California.
Amplify stands for Artists Making Policy and Legislation Inspirational for Youth. And the idea is basically to create a network of artists that care about drug policy reform and student activists that are trying to amplify their cause in whatever way they can.
So should I give an introduction of like that the party's going to be happening here and like I'll take you on a tour, that kind of thing? Or like, so this is what we affectionately call the Bayview Bad Manor. This is where I live, and it's also where the location of SSDP's West Coast office is. We just had a big dinner here at our dining table. And here is our living room, 40-foot ceilings. We have a bar here. Fireplace. So I have a projector that projects a movie screen up there. It's not bad. This is my house.